Dan Perry here with another Dan on Tech Python video. As we continue looking at functions, we're going to stick with this odd-even function that we've created, where we pass it an argument, an integer, and then it's going to return the string odd or even depending on whether or not the integer we pass it is odd or even. If we run it now and I pass it the value of 9, it should then pass a 9 to the odd-even function, generate, in this case, odd, and return it. That return value would then be printed as the number 9, in this case, is, and it would say odd. So if I run it, I'll see that that works. What happens, though, if I forget to pass it a parameter? So now I'm not going to pass it anything. You can see when I run the program, I get a traceback error. It says it's on the line 22, that odd even, and that it's missing a required argument. I didn't pass anything to num. So since I didn't pass it that argument, it wasn't able to parse it properly. Well, I'm just going to change my print statement here and get rid of this part just so it won't generate a traceback error. I'm going to come up and set this and say, okay, if I don't pass it a value, what do I want to do? And I'm going to actually give it a value. I'm going to say equals 0. And what's going to happen is, if I do not pass it an argument, it will assume or set num equal to 0. So now when I run it, it says the number is even because num is an even number. Num is 0. Well, what happens if I go back and pass it that 9 again, pass x to it? Well, now it says the number is odd because I had passed it the correct parameter. So x gets mapped or copied into num when I pass it. If I forget to pass it a parameter or don't have the parameter, it uses 0 as a default. And this way we can have a function that can take multiple arguments if needed, without us having to pass all those arguments. Thank you for watching this Dan on Tech video. Please subscribe to this playlist so you don't miss future videos. Please check out and subscribe to our other Dan on Tech channel playlists.